Yeah, that is what I seen about the cut and the blood, and I didn't want to see it. You've said it now, so I can see it. She was a nurse. She stabbed herself in the heart. She knew where to do it exactly. You always like keep saying, I wish my mum was here to see me kids, our grandkids growing up. And she's saying to us, I want to get upset at you, she's saying to us, she's always around you. Used to look up. What, do you know, is it round and round the garden, chasing teddy bears, 1 step, 2 step, tiggly under there? Why is she like singing that to us for? Round and round the garden, chasing teddy bears.
Yeah, we used to do that all the time when they were babies.
Well, your mum is singing that to us, right? She was talking about that year where I was like torturing yourself and like, oh, I wish my mum had seen me bands growing up and this, that and the other.
Yeah.
And she's trying to tell us that she's always been around you. She still is around you now. She always used to do that on the ceiling. She used to go, "Ardy boo, ardy boo." I don't know if your daughter's the oldest. I didn't know. But it was with your daughter. And then you used to always get a hand and used to go round and round the garden. Yeah. And she's saying that like you used to do that with a bairn on the bed. You used to tickle the bairn's belly and then you used to blow onto the belly.
Yeah.
Like and then like the bairn would start giggling and you used to do it all the time. And she's saying that she was around you, like, and she's letting you know, because there's no way I would be able to tell you what I'm telling you.
That is crazy, honestly. We used to do that all the time. Exactly how you've just described it.
Well, she's shown me you doing that. Like, she's shown us it. She's, like, letting us know. Like, well, like, because you're proper done in all the time. Like, you always feel, like, it's as if your mum's never around you and that, and, like, you're on your own and you're not. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And she has seen the bands growing up, you know? My mum died when I was 4 months old. Is there any messages from her? And she keeps showing us ABBA as well. The band ABBA. I don't know whether she's showing us that she liked the band or she's showing us her hairstyle was like a member of ABBA. Yeah, it was, oh my God, but I'm not sure if she liked Anna. I didn't know. I just got, I just got ABBA coming in. Was it something to do with blood? Was it something to do, I don't know, with blood loss or something like that? Because she's showing us blood. Just keep getting shown blood or something to do with blood. Bobby, I'm sorry that your mum took her own life. But I don't know if she was. I don't know whether to mention this because it's a bit personal. I'm seeing blood. Something about cuts. That is what I seen about the cut and the blood, and I didn't want to see it. You've said it now, so I can see it. She was a nurse. She stabbed herself in the heart. She knew where to do it exactly. Well, like that's what I was trying not to see it, but you've said it, and I'm sorry about your mum losing your mum in that horrendous way. She's proud of your mind. I don't know if you call it sad times when you get this box out with all her stuff in, but she's saying she never felt out. She never felt any pain. I knew it was an unusual way that you passed. Wow, I get the jewellery box out. I get this all the time. People are always like amazed with like things I say and that. But it ain't me, it's spirit, innit? Anyway, right, so I've got this photo for you. As I zoom in to this area here and I put the dark on, and there's something about you's gone on holiday or abroad or something. I don't know, there's something about you gone away and not just going to be with you. She's really proud of you. How good you've become against all the adversity you've had. I don't know if your nana brought you up or not, right? Okay, thank you. I'll only have photos of my mum. I think my grandma wore glasses, but I have no photo. Just send us a photo of your mum. No. And your bands have seen their nana when they were little. They'll not remember now, but they did used to laugh and giggle when you used to be like changing or joking on with them and tickling the belly on a bed or something. And they used to always look up into the corner of the room. That was your mum. Your mum has always been around you. Let's flip this back round. Right, so these are photos, I've just looked at them, yeah? So she sent us a photo of her mum. Look at the nose as well. I was saying, Yasmine, you probably jumped off the live. I was saying to you about your mum, and I was saying that your mum's proud of you, but I was saying something about you where panicking or worrying about having kids yourself, in case you went through the same process what she went through, which wasn't the case, right? I got a daughter, I don't know if it was 2 daughters or a son, I got shown, so you must have more than one kid. And I wanted to say to you that your mum, when them kids were little, was seeing her. She was hovering around the back of you, and she used to always do daft stuff when you used to tickle your daughter's belly or something like that. Yes, I was really scared. I have my daughter and son, so it's daughter and son. And she's saying that she's like, you always like keep saying, I wish my mum was here to see me kids, our grandkids growing up. And she's saying to us, I want to get upset at you, she's saying to us, she's always around you. And she was around you when they were only little, and she was behind you all the time, because they used to always look up into the corner of the ceiling. You've just written it as I've just said it, but I've already said it earlier anyway on the live feed, and anyone who's watching us will be able to confirm that. Used to look up. What do you know? Is it round and round the garden, chasing teddy bears, 1 step, 2 step, tiggly under there? Why is she like singing that to us for? I'm gonna bring her on. Hello.
Hello?
Sell there when I invited you on, like.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Newcastle.
It's a big place, like, isn't it?
Whitley Bay.
I'm coming there next Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
Aye. Doing a show. It's on my website, stephenblackclairvoyant.com. Right, anyway. No, round and round the garden, chasing teddy bears.
Yeah, we used to do that all the time when they were babies.
Well, your mum is singing that to us, right? She was talking about that year where I was like torturing yourself and like, oh, I wish my mum had seen me bands growing up and this, that and the other.
Yeah.
And she's trying to tell us that she's always been around you. She still is around you now. She always used to do that on the ceiling. She used to go, boo. I don't know if your daughter's the oldest. I didn't know. But it was with your daughter. And then you used to always get a hand and used to go round and round the garden. Yeah. And she's saying that like you used to do that with a bairn on the bed. You used to tickle the bairn's belly and then you used to blow onto the belly.
Yeah.
Like, and then like the bairn would start giggling and you used to do it all the time. And she's saying that she was around you, like, and she's letting you know, because there's no way on creation I would be able to tell you what I'm telling you.
That is crazy, honestly. We used to do that all the time. Exactly how you've just described it.
Well, she's shown me you doing that. Like, she's shown us it. She's, like, letting us know. Like, well, like, because you're proper done in all the time. Like, you always feel, like, it's as if your mum's never around you and that, and that you're on your own and you're not. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And she has seen the bands growing up, you know? But I seen a lot of blood and I seen, like, a cut. But I didn't want to see it, like,
yeah.
Because I've never actually had, witnessed that detail of somebody taking their own life like that.
Really?
No, I haven't. I mean, no. People might have told us, but I haven't actually seen it in my mind's eye. But I didn't want to see it because it was a bit like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
But when you had typed it out, I thought, well, like, obviously I can talk about it now, because it's like, you've got to be respectful when you're speaking to people publicly. Like, you know, you've got to, like, you know, it's a sensitive subject, you know what I mean? Your mum, like, stabbing herself in the heart, like, you know what I mean? But you can imagine how much she was struggling at that time.
I know.
She's glad that you've settled down and all, like, because there's a few times you didn't want to be here before you had your bands, like.
Yeah. God, this is crazy.
No, she's just saying there was 3 separate occasions where you were really at that peak of not being here and she stopped you.
Really?
Aye, she stopped you. That's why you would freeze and you just couldn't move. Do you know when you were like constantly something stupid?
Yeah.
Like, and she's pleased that you've come out to the other side of that, like, because she'd done everything in her power to stop you from not, like, for taking your own life, you know what I mean? And she's pleased that, like, them bands have come at the right time because you're showing, like, the love that you've got inside you and what you're meant to be here for, if that makes sense.
Oh my God, I've got goosebumps.
She's sorry that she, like passed that pain on to you and she couldn't be there for you growing up, but you should never feel cheated. Do you know what I mean? Because you've become the person who you are, like what Cassie said. If you didn't go through what you've went through, even though you're not believers when I'm saying this, but we all meant to go through certain paths in this life, and we all gone back to the same source, no matter which way you look at it. But like what you learn and where you go with it is up to you. You've got life choices, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did you go through a real bad phase of like just drinking and like going on like absolutely stupid?
Yeah.
And being like
Really bad.
You know, because I feel like your mum's saying as well, you know, you've got to let go of all of these regrets of like, because you torture yourself all the time, even still now, like the pain of like losing your mum and like being out of control and not having like what like you feel everyone else had. I feel like you were angry with the world. I feel like you were angry. I feel like I'm gonna cry here. I feel like you were upset and angry, like when your mates and everything were like having all of this like loving families and whatever else, and like, you know, you were angry with losing your mum and you were angry with her, and you know, she's saying you've got to let all that go and live your life now, because you're not here long enough to be crying and stressing about stuff what's happened in the past.
Yeah.
Is this making sense?
Yeah, it is. Definitely, yeah.
And start loving yourself more, not just telling yourself. Actually love yourself more, she's saying, because like this hating yourself's got to stop. You've got a good family now. Stop looking for problems in it. There's not. Are you with?
Sorry?
There's no problems. Stop looking for them.
Right.
You get yourself like, when it starts in your head, you're aware. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it does.
You've got to stop. And you've got to keep yourself focused, because you still get distracted all the time, even now.
Yeah, I do. All the time.
Do you want this copy of your mum's photo?
Yeah, please.